The second of our VAMA bouts, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 2 of the evening, also fought 3 by 2-minute rounds. Kickboxing rules. Middleweight division, firstly fighting out of the blue corner, trained out of the KMA Challenge Fitness Centre, 71.2 kilograms, representing Dandenong, Nicholas Powell. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by No Limits. Official weight 72 kilograms even. Representing Heathmont, Rory Mathews.
So fuck it. Might as well make the most of it. Feels good. Yes, I'm lucky. Some of us don't get a second chance. But I ain't blowing this one.
Okay, we've been through the rules out the back, so you know what's expected. Now listen to my instructions at all times. Defend yourselves at all times. In the event of a knockdown, go straight to neutral corner. Any questions? Touch gloves, go back to your corners. Good luck.
Wearing blue headgear as well. And over in the red corner, we've got Rory Mathews, trained by the man, Clint Fu, from No Limits. This is a modified, once again, this is another one of our amateur bouts, just under straight kickboxing rules, so that means no clinching, no knees, it's just straight punching, kicking. And as you can see, all the gear tonight that all the boys are wearing, the helmets, the gloves, all supplied by our good friends and sponsors from Sting Sports.
It's good to see Nick Allen over in the corner with Clint Fu.
Oh, the Anvil, I know he's one of your personal favourites there, Johnny Cav. We've seen him punch on and battle many a time before, always a very entertaining fighter.
Yeah, one of the nicest young gentlemen you'll meet outside of the ring as well. But look at the physique on Rory Mathews. He's got just an absolute classic Thai-style physique.
As he's just
tall and rangy.
A nice jab cross there from Rory. Once again, following up with that jab cross, he seems to be doing well there. Just keep it going, son. You're nice, lean and tall. Let those long limbs fly.
He's got quite a significant height advantage over Nicholas Powell. Just let go. Beautiful short uppercut.
What Nicholas wants to try and do is actually trying to close. What he really wants to do is close the gap right up. Force Rory into a corner so he can close that gap and take away that height and reach. Right now where he's fighting him in centre ring, it's not going to work for him. He can't get those shots in, and as you can see, Rory's just picking him off with those basic shots. As we see a nice execution of the right high kick.
Nicholas letting go one on his own, just missing the mark. So tries to go downstairs, but look at Rory putting together a nice 1-2 combo.
There we go. What we need to see is Rory get back to that nice stiff left as he's throwing there. Go back to the simple jab cross, followed up with the leg kick. Here we go. Now we see Nicholas doing what he needs to do and boxing up Rory. Closing that gap, throwing those body shots in.
That lead leg of Rory Mathews is just very inviting there for the taking. I'd like to see Nicholas just try and chop away. He's got a much taller opponent. It's exactly what I'd be doing if I was fighting you, Johnny.
Well, Johnny Cav, we might have to rewind the clock for that one to happen.
Wipe the floor as well, please.
Here we go, Johnny Cav about to move into the second round of our second amateur fight between Rory Mathews in the all red gloves, red headgear and red shorts, taking on Nicholas Powell from Dandenong in the red shorts and the blue headgear and gloves. And as we see, Rory just now starting to chip away at that inside thigh.
Yeah, which is exactly what I'd like to see Nicholas doing. So once again, just missing the mark with that round kick.
Oh, there we go. We need to see Nicholas start boxing up again, closing the gap. He's just, at the moment, just getting picked off every time he tries to fight him at range. As we see Rory coming for a nice jab cross, following up, chasing him around the ring.
Yeah, good strong hands. Nicholas, want to be careful. He's got a very dangerously wide guard, and Rory's just picking him off at the moment. Good tactic from Nicholas, just hanging on there for dear life.
Nice step around manoeuvre there from Nicholas Powell.
Let's go to left hook. That's better work now from Nicholas.
That is better work. He's starting to find some shots. Winding up there for a nice right overhand, just missing the mark there of Rory's chin. Followed up nicely by a nice jab too from Rory. Followed up once again by a body kick. Well, as we see a little bit of claret now coming from the nose or maybe the mouth of Nicholas Powell.
Yeah, that's right. Jono's nothing really to bother him too much at this stage, but I think it's just the mental effect it has on it when you see your own blood.
Yeah, and also it can also have another mental effect on the person causing that bleeding, where it's like a shark hunting for its prey. I want to go for a little more. Let's see how much more blood we can get out of him.
Absolutely, just gives him another target to aim at.
That's it. I don't think the poor old Sting helmet of Nicholas Powell is getting much of a workout, because Rory's finding his target, but we see Nicholas now starting to find his mark, boxing him up a little bit, throwing those hands, and we can hear a lot of good crowd support here for both boys.
Yeah, that's a better finish for Nicholas Powell to that second round.
Just wipe the corner, guys, please. Come in.
Both fighters touch gloves. This is the third and final round.
Third and final round coming up here, Johnny Cav, as we're joined in the commentary position by one of Australia's favourites, Frankie Georgie, coming down to Warriors Way tonight. Oh, and both boys opening up. Nicholas definitely getting in there with the 4-punch combination, having a crack straight to the face. And we see Rory following up again with that stiff right. This is much better work from Nicholas in this third and final round, as we see Rory just got to get back to getting that length, in that distance again, and picking him apart. Good to say hi to your good mate Frankie Georgie, all the way from Queensland.
Yeah, an absolute legend here. And they're supporting Sarah Rankin, who's on the card later this evening, and also Arslan Magomedov with Frankie Georgie's. Both of them working out of the Prophecy Fight Centre now.
One of the toughest and hardest trainers, Arslan Magomedov. We've seen him be very vocal in the corner many a time on shows.
And animated. But that's what we love about this sport, some of the personalities and the characters. But, gee, I'll tell you what, Nicholas Powell is all heart.
He's just throwing down. He really got stuck in there in the start of this first round. Now he's starting to get tired and going back to where he was in his earlier first rounds. What he's got to do is what he's doing now, closing the gap, following up with his shots. We just want to see Rory get back to throwing that stiff jab. He must have heard what I said, Johnny Cav. He must be listening to me. He's throwing those long shots again.
You know, there's no harm in listening to the commentators as well as your corner man.
That's it.
But good work from Rory, just working that round kick.
This is under kickboxing rules, so there is no grabbing or grappling at all. It's just straight punches and kicks. As we see Rory get back to where he wants to be in centre ring, but we see Nicholas follow up again with the 2-3 punch combination. Back to the stiff jab from Rory. As the seconds count down to this third and final round of our second amateur fight. What a way to kick off Warriors Way 9. The crowd is absolutely animated for this one.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand from Mathews. I thought that he'd spent all his pennies. He's looking a little bit gassed here now. But definitely this could be going the way of the red corner.
Definitely have to second that one on Johnny Cav. All heart to Nicholas Powell, but Rory Mathews just used his height and range too long. The stiff jab followed up by the cross and body kicks. All Rory Mathews for me.
After 3 rounds, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous points decision with your winner, red corner,
congratulations to Rory Mathews. Very technical display from him, but also all heart from Nicholas Powell.
Oh, well, you know yourself, Johnny Cav. I love the fighters with all heart. I love the underdog. I love the guys that just get in there and swing for the fences and have a crack. And Nicholas Powell did that for the whole fight.